I'm Leslie. I will talk about engaging international relations and world politics. And the first topic is about globalization. Globalization refers to the continual increase in the worldwide economic, social, and cultural interaction that transcend the boundaries of the state and which have significant political implications. And these interactions are guided by advance in technologies. And globalization is exemplified in the economy realm by the formation and accelerated in a global capitalist economic in the increasingly it disagrees state boundaries and makes economic self-sufficiency virtually impossible. International trade moves across to the globe at its historically unprecedented volumes. Containers shipping has resulted in the rapid movement of goods from the ships to the trucks and the inland and cities and towns. Global finance continues to accelerate with the formation and integration of financial markets around the world. The cultural impact of communication technologies associated with globalization is also subject to political debate. Satellites, cable programs, and internet feeds from a different countries and are broadcast into students' union buildings and homes. And this exposure allows for the possibility that people of the different background one can see what they have in common and much what different states them. Interdependence characterized several historical international systems in the last 2000 years. However, what is different today is the scope and depth of globalization. The next topic is about actors. The actors' collective efforts are the primary means by which people achieve security, economic welfare, or a common in a identity. In the other words, the weak it becoming. In other words, the weak it becomes the strong. The first one is states, international organizations, non-governmental organizations, and individuals. And this is as actors. The first actor is states. Much of our discussion revolves around states, a geographical entity governed by a central authority. The state is traditionally viewed of the most important of the three basic organizations. Its leaders claim to represent and exercise authority over all persons within the state's territory and claim a right to the autonomy internationally. Non-governmental movements such as insurgencies and terrorist groups may attack particular states, but very often their goal either to take over the reins of power in existing state or the create a new state. International organizations. International organizations, also known as non-governmental organizations, play a role. IOS can be bilateral, but most are multilateral. There are more states are members. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs, are composed of private non-state and international actors that cut across national boundaries. In that regard, we identify four categories for NGOs. The first one is private sector economic organizations. The two is transnational NGOs. Three is humanitarian non-governmental organization and non-state armed groups. Security, economic identity. Security is often viewed in terms of the basic survival, welfare, and the protection of the state existing in international systems of state characterized by self-help, security in one position in the global order of the best in kind. Discussions of international economy generally revolve around trade, monetary uses, finance for trade and investment, foreign aid, health, and the environment, and economic issues, and particularly import as the influence as state overall power. Identity type is most often associated with the state and nation and the values. Culture, people who fall within and the state borders, although some ethnic, tribal, or other identities may extend beyond the border of any one state. And that's it. Thanks for watching.